culture is always said to have a huge impact on the way we live our lives. Ferris Bueller from the iconic film Ferris Bueller's Day Off once said, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it." But that's not pop culture from today. That's pop culture from 30 years ago. Who's to say that with the advancement of technology and social media, that what's becoming today's pop culture is influencing us in a positive way? Teens are the #1 audience that truly listens to pop culture, because we are trying to find out who we are, and that comes with identifying with and essentially looking up to other things and people like celebrities. But how can we look up to someone we don't even know? It's this desperate need to belong to anything. For example, music. Just because a kid listens to country doesn't mean they need to identify themselves as a stereotype. But so what if they do? Social media has allowed for the growth of a more open-minded youth. One of my favorite quotes is from the film Dead Poets Society, and it says, "Words and ideas can change the world." Right now, we have all these platforms that we can take advantage of to make a difference. We look back at pop culture from the past, and we see it as an art. Well, now it seems more indifferent and not trailblazing. When I was first given the prompt of how has pop culture affected your high school years, I panicked because I don't think pop culture of today has. Personally, when I look up to it, I think about pop culture of the past. I had a conversation with my dad recently about how when he was a kid in the 80s and 90s, he looked back to the 60s to how he should be and act. While I grew up with my favorite movie being Back to the Future, which was released when he was a kid. We thrive off of nostalgic pop culture, stuff that made something normal, new, and different. So I'll leave you with this question. Are you going to continue to idolize someone else, or will you be the person that the teens from 30 years from now look up to? Signing off from Firebird TV, I'm Lucy Logan, reporting.